Our second speaker tonight is Dr. David Wolkin, and Dr. Wolkin is a general vascular surgeon certified by the American Board of Surgery with added qualifications in critical care after surgery. His medical education was completed at the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine. He completed his internship and residency at the University of Miami. Oh, we have that all in common tonight, I didn't know. He still holds the position of clinical assistant professor there at the School of Medicine, and he has served as our hospital president and vice president of the medical staff. He has always been interested in education and is director of continuing medical education here at Boca Raton Community Hospital, and has taken an active role in nursing and community education. Dr. David Wolkin. All right, our first, Vito, David, you're going to be speaking over here, I'm told, and then that's for discussions later for the mics, okay? So first, Dr. Vito Proscia.
Well, good evening, everyone. Let me readjust the microphone so you can hear me. The way I figure it, everyone here probably had their dinner about 5:30, so we're right about on time for our reflux to start. So I guess it'll hit home real hard tonight. What I'd like to do for you, and we'll get to the slides in a little while, is just to set the stage, the groundwork of gastroesophageal reflux disease, or GERD, as we'll refer to it during the course of the talk. It's a very important problem. It's gaining increasing recognition as a problem affecting other organ systems besides just the esophagus and the stomach, and it's becoming an important player even in the development of other related problems, including some cancers and malignancies. I'm going to tell you what GERD is. I'm going to tell you who it affects. I'm going to review with you some of the symptoms of GERD, complications of GERD, and then we're going to move on to some of the medical treatment strategies for gastroesophageal reflux. And I'm going to try to cover this all in 20 minutes. What is GERD? I'm going to give you some definitions so that we know the terminology, because it's very important that we recognize the terminology, and it's important for patients and their physicians to be on the same page. If the doctor says a word and you're sitting there saying, what does it mean? What does heartburn mean? It's important that everybody's on the same page so we can communicate and help patients. GERD refers to the effortless movement of gastric contents or stomach contents from the stomach into the esophagus or food pipe. That's what it is, plain and simple. Now, reflux, which is in essence the same thing, occurs in everyone on a daily basis. There isn't a person here or outside that it doesn't occur in. It becomes a pathologic problem. It becomes a disease when it produces symptoms and signs of actual tissue injury. It's a major economic player. It contributes to an annual worldwide expenditure of at least $3 to $4 billion in antacid medication. So this is a big player. Who does it affect? It's very common in Western countries, and we're a Western country, so we're right on the map with this one. As a matter of fact, if you look at a U.S. Gallup poll from 1995, I believe, where they polled Americans, 44% of Americans had reflux symptoms at least once monthly, and 7% of Americans said they had severe reflux symptoms on a daily basis. 7% of symptomatic Americans had rather severe esophageal injury when they were evaluated. The incidence of severe disease or reflux disease seems to increase very dramatically after age 40, and it is clearly more common in males and females. On an individual basis, certain other features, obesity, adverse lifestyle habits will lead to an increased risk, and we'll go through that. Let's start to review some of the symptoms of gastroesophageal reflux disease. Heartburn. We put that up there for you on slide 1 for definitions. Heartburn is a substernal burning sensation, a burning sensation right under the breastbone that moves up into the chest toward the neck, and it most frequently occurs after meals and when reclining. And that is the number one most common symptom for reflux disease. Now, you may hear words like dyspepsia, which is a very vague term. Dyspepsia, I tend to look at it mainly as indigestion type symptoms. The pain of dyspepsia is generally centered in the belly. It's not described as radiating up into the chest cavity. So I wanted to put this slide on here to sort of demonstrate that a little bit. We will go into erosive esophagitis, which is something that's diagnosed through the endoscope. This is when the lining is injured and destroyed or ulcerated. Let's discuss another symptom, atypical chest pain. This one can be distressing. Someone has pain, they don't know where it's from. Is this my heart? Is this reflux? The pains can be identical. The pain, atypical chest pain, which is classically more sharp in nature, is usually associated with esophageal injury. It usually implies when people get severe sharp chest pain, it usually means they have injured their esophagus, it may be eroded, ulcerated, or just inflamed. But that pain can be indistinguishable